All right, we're rolling.
I'm not going to do the song today. I'm not in the mood.
Why not?
I'm just not in the mood. I don't like it. I think we need to let it go.
Why?
It was short-lived.
Our people, it's expected though. It's our theme music.
It's done. It's done. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Sorry.
I didn't expect that.
I'm sorry to cold.
When did you decide that?
Open. I don't know. I think the last time I listened to our podcast recording, I was like, this
you don't
is
like
stupid.
your voice?
Well, I hate my voice, but that was not. I
Or
have
should
beautiful
we?
singing voice.
What if we record it and then I'll just play it in the beginning?
Well, exactly. We should garage band record it. You should pull out the recording I had of it that I made you for Valentine's Day.
I don't know where that is.
Well,
you never gave it to me. You just played it. I never actually.
It was on your old Facebook. Aaron, I pour my life out on Facebook.
Oh, that's been long gone.
No.
So we have a lot to cover because we didn't record last week.
We didn't. You want to tell the people why?
We weren't talking.
Exactly.
So the people should know this podcast only happens when we actually talk to each other. But if we're in conflict, this podcast doesn't happen.
It does not occur.
So we took a week off, like a hiatus.
I mean, I thought it was going to be a second week too, but alas.
We reconciled.
Ish.
And now we're back.
I don't even remember why we were fighting last week.
Who knows?
Holiday stress, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we have a lot to cover.
We do.
Let's start with the big news.
Divine Child, state champs.
State champs,
our high school team. Look at that.
Division 4, 11 player.
You were into it. What is it, 11 player because they're 7-on-7s? Is that what this is about? Is that why they say 11 player?
They kept emphasizing that.
I know. I feel like
if you look on the website, like on the Facebook
what other
or something,
kind of football is there?
And also
it has to be the 7-on-7s.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But even at Ford Field, they're like, and our Division 4 11 player.
Is that a typical football team? High schools don't have more than.
I'm sure one of our listeners know more about it, but I have no clue about how this works. I was
very surprised.
But apparently, it's a big deal because they mention it. It even says it somewhere else.
It's almost as big as where it says championship. It says 11 players.
Yeah,
it's really emphasized. So we are the state champs, Division 8. No, 4.
Division 4.
Division 4. There's 8 divisions. Our coach, who is a dear friend, is one of the 8 state championship coaches in the state of Michigan.
And I think 3 or 4 of them were, we'll see about, because we're recording this on Sunday, so Catholic Central plays tonight against my non-alma mater, Cass Tech. So I think so far 3.
You know who I'm rooting for in that game.
3 or 4 Catholic schools have won the state title.
You know who I want to win the game at 7. We got to watch. We got to make sure to go to Mass.
I'd have to check and see what other schools. But
what are Cass Tech's colors? Let's wear Cass Tech
green
color.
And I think white or green.
That's
and black.
What we're going to wear tonight.
They're green.
Go Cass Tech.
You're not a fan of Catholic Central.
I'm not a fan of. I'm a fan of all Catholic schools. Are you kidding me? I love Catholic education, but I wouldn't mind seeing.
You don't like that? There's an approach to athletics.
It's a rivalry. No, it's just like a rivalry.
Who has a rivalry?
I have a rivalry.
I say DC doesn't have a rivalry.
No, it's like the University of Michigan and the Ohio State.
I don't think they don't really think about you though.
So this isn't personal. I don't need any phone calls.
Well,
I don't
maybe
have
it's
to
more
put
like Michigan State because that rivalry is one way. This is a one-way rivalry.
I am excited to see Cass Tech beat CC. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I'm allowed. I'm allowed to cheer for Cass Tech. I'm allowed.
Correct.
I'm allowed. Lots of talk on the internets about this kind of stuff, about the amount of Catholic schools in the state championship games.
Yes, there's a lot of talk because I can't remember every division, but I think there's a lot of divisions that had Catholic schools in the playoffs late.
Correct.
So a lot of dialogues about public versus Catholic schools and what gets involved with having so much private school.
Right. And your pool of athletes and the ability to draw athletes to you. I'm sure no school pays athletes, but the ability to offer scholarships to athletes. But at the same time, Cass Tech is a public school of choice.
Exactly.
So I have no sympathy. Actually.
Cass Tech, 100%.
Exactly. Cass Tech doesn't just magically have all the best players.
All the best players in the city and the metro area.
There's just hypocrisy in that discussion. There's so much hypocrisy in that discussion.
Well,
but alas,
I think anytime you see the same school going to the state championship game multiple years in a row, you have to ask questions because, for example, DC had a magical year. They had a great group of seniors. They had a magical season. Like, this was a very special team, very special coaching. Yeah, but I also think you
can become a dynasty where more kids will be attracted to your school. So, like, I actually said one of the things that's exciting for Divine Child winning the state championship is that becomes like a flag of advertisement for your school. Like, it's actually legit. It's crazy how people are about sports. Yeah. But, like, I'm sure our advancement team was quite happy about Divine Child winning the state championship. Like, it works in our advantage. Yeah. I also love that our friend who's the coach, like, he took the team there. Like, he became the head coach. We said, 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago. And like, this is his team. He crafted it. He made it. And I'm really proud of him. He married to our number one fan, which we've talked about. We don't have to talk about ad nauseum, but she has, I believe what I think it is one state championship as a player, 2 is a coach, and now she's married to a state championship.
So they're truly the power couple.
They are the
like
power
officially the DC
couple. But let me say, and I'm not just saying, and then we're going to keep it moving. They're good people, and there's a lot of not.
I don't know. They're okay.
There's a lot of not good people in athletics. Like, I can't wait to, and I know I say it all the time, I can't wait for my boys. The one is playing now to play in high school, and Malia to play underneath Mary Laney, and she better still stay there till Malia's in high school. They're good people. Like, they understand the point of athletics. Like, it's really exciting for me.
Yeah, it was a big deal. I mean, the community showed out.
Oh my gosh, there were so many people there. I was actually PO'd. Can I say PO'd? A little yes. shout out. I was PO'd because we just thought we'd roll on up. There was like no parking. We had to walk. And then when we get there, there's like lines to get in.
Because it was people who were not connected. This was the first time in 40 years that DC had played in the state championship game or won the state championship. So you had, and also the grade school is tightly coupled with the high school. Right. So I remember just walking around and seeing like people from like CYO football in the grade school. So it was a huge community effort. Like alumni, you can tell the alumni were there. Yeah. I think Thanksgiving they had like practice with old football players. Yeah. So I would say the DC community showed out.
You know who did not show out was our student section. Talk about apathy.
Yeah, why don't you talk about that?
Talk about apathetic. Well, it just stinks a little bit for me. Let me just say one thing.
Say the 2 things.
I'm going to say a couple things. I know how to rally people in the right context. Our student section was behaving pretty lame. It was the back of the student section, though. I think the front of the student section was just fine. But like, they weren't cheering. They weren't hyped. They weren't loud. So then people are coming up to me being like, Mary, you need to go down there and rally them. Mary, you need to go down there. And like, I can do so much. Also, the reason kids like me is because I'm not the annoying adult that gets in their face and screams at them to like pump up. But I did go down there and I was like, let's rally into it. I don't think it did any good. They went back to their apathetic ways. But our student section could have done better. The white student section on the other side was like hyper.
Did you mean white student section?
They were wearing white.
You should say that.
What did I say? The white student section?
The white student section. As opposed to what? DC is like also a white student section.
No, it was like a whiteout. It was a whiteout, and we were a blackout. Stop.
You should clarify that.
I guess. Oh, maybe I should. Do you remember when on MLK Day we had a student that wished everybody a happy white MLK Day? Do you remember that story? On the PA during morning prayer. It had snowed. But alas, we were just talking about that. So anyways,
I would say I have some jealousy because like in my profession, like nothing I can do can come close to like
what Chris Laney did.
Like like football and sports does. Like there's nothing in my profession where you can have like thousands of people show up cheering. Yeah. You get a day off school. There could be a parade, a pep rally. Like there is nothing in my world that comes close to like what our friends in the sporting world have. Yeah. So definitely they have my respects and jealousy because I can't do jack squat.
High school coaches, when you win the state championship, do they start to be approached for college jobs or no? How does that work? How does that funnel work? Like, is it like, hey, you're a state championship high school coach. Would you consider being an offensive coordinator for Davenport University? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that how these things work?
My guess, I'm say I'm not 100% sure. My guess is there's like a track record, right? There's a track record of like this coach has won a lot. But I think college is a little bit different though, because a lot of those coaching roles goes in through like grad school, grad assistantships, like a lot of them are former players.
Right. So it's not necessarily linked to your high school success.
I'm guessing there probably are exceptions. My guess is like it's connected through like more of the college itself. I don't know how often they're pulling from the high schools into the college, where a lot of the college coaches you see are like they're former pro athletes or they're former college players that became coordinators. Yeah. So they kind of sit within that realm. I just don't know how much they're pulling from the high school. I'm sure there's some folks that can correct us. We usually see a lot of the high school coaches, like they're high school coaches for a long time, and after a long amount of success,
like you create a
they
dynasty.
may go to the.
It'll be interesting to see how long people stay in the coaching world. People that are full of integrity and goodness, because it is a hard world now. I mean, like the recruiting alone, it's not what it was, and so
it's a marketing, like it's a marketing
Plus, you
job.
got people that treat you like
it's a marketing job. Like you see, what we do well at DC is that there's always Facebook posts, Instagram posts. I think they realize that kids are online, so if you want kids to go there, you have to market and sell the program, like showing them working out, showing them winning. Like you have to really always be selling your program and what you're doing. You can't just be like, well, we're just good. It's like, no, you have to actually, because you're always recruiting, because every year you got a new group of kids and transfers that are coming in.
So that was the big news, the state championship. In other news, our daughter is a baller shot caller. I'm telling you, Malia, we joke, D1, but like, honey, first of all, she has height, so she's blessed in that way. Second of all, she has genetics. Your father played in college. I am telling you, she's next level. Like I posted some of her highlights on the Instagram. If you kept her in that game the whole time, like she just would dominate. Like she's really good. And if she was playing with people that all knew how to play well and could get her the ball more often, like she makes her shots, the breakaways in fourth grade. It's exciting.
We practice that. It's so we've had 3 games. So there was a Thanksgiving tournament, which I was talking to some other coaches from a different school. And we're all kind of like, we actually can do without all these tournaments.
Yeah, because you're a coach now, by the way. I don't know if we let the people know, which is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not the head coach.
I know, but for you to coach Malia is the cutest thing I've ever seen literally in my life.
So we had 2 practices. We had our first game the day before Thanksgiving. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, so the first game we had, they lost 5-10.
They would have won.
But if you are half the team had never played basketball before,
they would have won if they played that game again. They would have won.
Yeah. So we have a group of they're all 4th graders. So they're all like 9 and 10 years old. I think a lot of them have never played before, so they were getting a feel for the game. So we lost the first game 5-10. Malia scored 4 points. Another girl had a free throw, and then we lost. So we were in the loser bracket, and then we played. I think the day before Thanksgiving we played. But the problem was we played this 3rd grade team, and they were all girls who had never played before.
Well,
so
I told you it was challenging.
And that's very hard to do that. So we heard that they were all 3rd graders. Our girls are all 4th graders. These girls have never played before, which is obvious. And we had just lost. So at first I said to the girl, hey, girls, the goal is for all of you all to shoot the ball. Like, because of the previous game, they were a little nervous.
They had a prayer circle to make sure everybody could get a bucket.
Yeah, so I said, girls, all of you have to shoot the ball. And then they all did, and they all made it. But yeah, we ended up winning like 32-3.
Well, you would have won more. I mean, you pulled Malia.
I had to call them off. I was like, Malia, you got to, because she was like stealing the ball every play. I was like, Malia, you got to stop stealing the ball.
But it's hard because I told somebody, I hate running up score in CYO athletics. Like, and of course, you don't want to run the score up in 4th grade, but it's also nuanced to teach your athletes when you call it off. Like, you don't want to say to a 4th grader who's in her 3rd game, hey, you need to play non-aggressively right now.
Yeah.
That's a nuance that comes. So I actually was like,
and as a seasoned coach, as I am now,
right now that you're seasoned in basketball,
it's very hard to be like when they steal the ball, the natural inclination is to take off running. So it's hard to be like, actually, you got to slow down and do all that, because they're taking off.
Right. So you guys won that game 32.
It was like 32-3 or 4.
Yeah.
One of the girls was crying afterwards.
Was she?
Yeah, I don't know. It was
Mia got 10 buckets. She's a little bit of a bully out there too. Sorry, she got 10 points, 5 buckets. She's a bit of a bully. She's just tough.
She is physical. Like
and then the 3rd game, just to finish it off, was 16-10.
16-8 or 16-10.
And she got
10
she got 10 points. Here's what's interesting though, beyond like the points. She has a RCF, a resting cranky face. She's like always serious and cranky and moody. And like if people say hi to her, she barely like looks at them. Like she's got some attitude built in. She like came alive on the court. Did you see? Like she's like, I mean, it was like there was something magic that occurred. Yeah. Like,
well, the good thing is that we practice.
I know,
so like
she and I
like we've done drills and stuff like that. So I think she has
boys,
So she has a feel. She has a feel for the game. Just based off her and I going to like the park before the football games and practice. So like
on
the breakaway, she knows like how to like dribble the ball and do layups and things like that. So so I think it helps that like a lot of the girls have never played and she has a little bit. So we'll see. The tricky part is it's a long season. This is only one. This
so
is only a
she's
tournament.
awesome. I love how happy she is.
3 months.
And like leadership too. Like it's just fun. It's fun. Fourth grade's fun. I'm excited for her.
And it's a good group of girls. We don't have any like weird
good group of parents,
dynamics.
Good group of girls.
The girls listen. They're respectful.
Yeah. They like you. You're fun.
I'm happy that I'm doing this with like 10-year-old girls. I cannot probably do this with like older boys.
Well, for sure.
So I would say this is my good demographic.
I mean, did we talk to the people about the fact though too that Aaron made the basketball team? Did we discuss that? So he also had his first scrimmage this week, and he did really well. Like he was pulled aside by one of the people that helped with the team and was like, the coaches are noticing you. Like, so there was no anticipation that he was going to be a starter. There was some anticipation on your and I's behalf that he wouldn't leave the bench. And I don't think he's going to start. I think he's going to get lots of play time. Like he's aggressive. He's good. He's like good defensively. He's good with buckets. It's fun, man. I love basketball. Now let's talk about our sad news.
But Michigan lost?
And the Lions. The Lions lost. I'm over Jared Goff over the whole thing. By the way, let's talk gently. Let's say there was a famous millionaire alumni from Divine Child who, let's say, could have been invested in showing up to the game and doing a little bit of something at the state championship game. Let's just say that didn't happen that we know of.
He acknowledged it through Instagram and interview.
Yeah, but you know what was really cool? What? The team that we played, Tesla. What is his name? Why does everybody say it's so weird?
It's I like just say Tesla. It's got 2 A's in it.
Everybody's like Tesla.
It's got 2 A's in it.
Is also a Lion, and he was down there on the sideline signing jerseys. No, we're not going there. I'm just saying.
There's a difference between Isaiah Tesla and our alumni. I'm just going to say
I was excited that Isaiah Tesla was down there. Somebody, that D Zone that's always reporting was like, how cool to give back to the community, to sit out there, to pump on your team, to be signing jerseys. It was really cool.
Sure,
we didn't have that experience. Moving on.
Thanks.
Wait, no. So the Lions lost, which is really sad.
Yeah.
Very sad loss. I feel like the season's over for the Lions.
We're borderline.
Okay. I think it's over. Maybe we'll win the Super Bowl after I said that. But Michigan, Ohio State, Michigan lost.
Not a surprise.
Said they were going to. I called it this year. Last year I said they were going to win. Did you see the player that headbutted the ref?
So people should know that Mia's game happened during the game.
Yeah, so I did not.
So you decided to skip it because
I streamed it.
The school you didn't go to is more important than you watching your daughter.
But I streamed it. I streamed the game.
Yes.
Thank God they had streaming, by the way.
Technology.
The Michigan came out looking good. I mean, I
barely watched it.
Yeah,
I was like watching.
It was a good, fun game. I don't mind that we lost. It was fine.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they can't. I mean, they're 1-4 straight. You can't expect them to win every single year. Like
quarterback's young.
It's a different school. Ohio State program wise is just it's a different program than Michigan. So like they're better at this point.
Okay, more updates. Basement's almost done. I think another week. You think another 2 weeks? Yeah, but this will lead into it. Basement's almost done. I think it'll be done by the Friday. You think it won't be done until 2 Fridays?
Yeah, it's like now you're into like the small details, right?
Flooring,
it's like
painting all done.
It's the baseboards. It's finishing some of the box and the painting. There's still like the count. We still don't have. They got to put the toilet in. They got to put the vanity in. They got to set all the water up. It's like small touches on the painting. Because even looking through, there's some like small touch ups and things like that. So it's all small stuff. So I think it'll be done by the end of the week of the ending, like in the 12th.
Which is great. I'm so excited to have that
before Christmas. That was a goal.
That was a goal, and that's going to add major space. But in the meantime, we did have my sister here with no access to the basement and her children for Thanksgiving. So we did. We got off of school Tuesday was our last day. You got off work Wednesday too. So Wednesday we entered into Thanksgiving shenanigans. I don't think we have to talk too long. I think it could be
Hobnobble Gobble before we can talk about that.
So the Hobnobble Gobbles kicks off our Thanksgiving. It's fancy night. We talked about it before, though.
We haven't talked about it since we went.
I mean, do you have anything to add to it besides Uncle Cracker being drunk and angry?
Was he drunk and angry?
Yeah, I was talking.
He was older. I didn't know how old.
Yeah, he would like. So there's always a musical act, and like I was talking to our friend who goes or used to go every year, and they've had like great people there, like Florida, Vanilla Ice.
Wow!
I would love it. Stop! I would love it. I love like Ice. Pop/hip hop. I do not like Uncle Cracker. A poor man's Kid Rock. He was drunk. He was angry. It was stupid. But
I didn't pick up on drunk.
Yeah, the Hobnobble Gobble was lovely. The kids had fun. The boys wore tuxes. It was great. It was great fun.
Yeah, it was a good. Some of their friends from school were there, so they got to hang out with a couple folks from school and run around.
Yeah, we were very fancy tonight.
You got upset with us because you got up to grab.
Oh my gosh, I'm still
yourself,
upset. Let me tell you,
they took your food.
Listen, I love you for so many reasons.
And you think I'm very perceptive. I'm not as perceptive as you think I am.
I love you for so many reasons. One thing that has always been hard for me. This might touch too close to home. What? It might touch you too close to home, but
touch me.
You were not raised as like a level 5 gentleman. So like things like opening the door, walking on the side of the street, making sure that I have a drink in my hand. Those are things that are not even on your radar. And by the way, I don't care. There's a million things that you do well. So the fact that you are not like my brothers were raised like gentlemen was like on the forefront. So like I've never opened a car door driving anywhere with my brother.
They will just yell at you afterwards.
So anyway, this isn't a slam on you because it just
I'm
is
saying
what it
balances.
is.
I'm saying there's pluses and
minuses.
So
to me, we're all sitting at this table. There's a long line at the bar, and I noticed nobody has drinks. So in my world, what would happen is the man would say, "Can I go get drinks?" But that's not on your radar. So I'm sitting closest to the bar. So I was like, "I'll get up and go get drinks." So I was like, "Does everybody want drinks?" So yeah. So now I'm waiting. You guys are eating. I'm waiting in line to get drinks. That itself is strange for me, being raised in the family that I was in terms of gentlemen. But stop. But I've accepted who we are, and it's fine because there's a million things that you do that other people don't. I could go, my list of all the things that are great about you. This is not something that comes natural to you. So I'm waiting in line. It's a long line. I am a little bit, because I do like to do things and then get mad about it, a little bit being like, why am I in line? Like, why isn't he in line? Or why isn't my son in line? But whatever.
Well, you wanted to drink more than anyone though, right?
No, I got you guys Coke. No, I had one sitting at the table. So anyways, I've now got the drinks after like 10 minutes. So my food's going to be cold, which is fine. I come and the servers had cleared my plate. I did not get to eat dinner. They took my dinner plate whilst my entire family was sitting there and allowed them to.
I didn't notice because I was talking with Julie about something. So because it was at the other end of the table. I completely did not notice the person walking around taking food. Because they just like stealthily come by, they take and they leave. So I didn't say, yes, please take your food. So I did not at all notice that the food
So I had no
taken.
dinner.
But you could have grabbed more. It was a buffet line.
There was a long line. I could have gone back in the long line.
All right, I offered to get you to stand in line and get the food. You're like, no.
So, but the Hobnobble Gobble was great fun. I love that Joey and Mia hung out that night. I love when there's different combinations of kids. Joe and me were together most of the night, so that was cute. So great night. So then Thanksgiving arrives. My sister got here Tuesday night to stay with us. Tons of awesome cousin time. I think it would be fair to say that you did not want my sister to stay with us, not because you don't love my sister, but our kids act like jerks when they're together. They don't sleep. Correct. And then we didn't have the basement. So how is this all going to work? I knew it was going to be chaotic. It was as chaotic as I thought it was going to be, maybe worse. Only because of our kids' behavior when they're with their cousins.
Yeah, they just change and become like these.
It's that they love each other. They just want to, they become very entitled. They want to be with their cousins the entire, 72.
No, it's not that everything's a fight. It's just like, hey, can you do this? Why? Right. Or why can't I do that? And then just everything.
A perfect example, they're shooting baskets at 9:30 at night. And you're like, hey, come in after this shot.
Because we have neighbors like, hey, it's just not.
And they just didn't.
He's like, well, why do we need to? I'll be quiet. He said, I'll be quiet.
And he's like, well, why are we discussing
how is
this?
basketball? How do you play basketball quiet?
Right. Another great example, one of my kids, it's 9:30 in the morning on Friday and I hear a soda can open, like he's having a Coke at 9:30 in the morning. Like it's just total chaos.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That said, we did the Buckley Bowl this year, which is a football game that we stole from the show Friends. And it was awesome. Like it was awesome to have the cousins together. We're the most blessed family in the whole wide world. Like I'm confident in that. What our kids have in each other, their cousins being their best friends and multiple layers of cousins, we're like so lucky. So that was awesome. Day drinking, then we went to. Day drinking Wednesday is the biggest bar night of the year. We realized it was getting weird that we were going out with young people to bars. So about 10 years ago, I didn't want to give it up though, because I love that night. One of my girlfriends was like, why don't we go during the day? So we met in downtown Plymouth for day drinking, which was wonderful.
Yeah,
wonderful.
Good amount of people showed up.
Did you have fun? We were on total opposite ends of the world.
Yeah, it's good. It's people you see like once or twice a year. Yeah. So it's good to.
And you're talking to some people that are going through some Harvard stuff. It was just interesting. So day drinking was great. Thanksgiving morning, I frickin' love. we made waffles and quiche, and your parents came over and you watched the parade, and lovely, right?
Mm-hmm.
So good. Went to my brother's, which is fine. Lots of fun. They cook for a lot of people. It was fun, fancy. My sister-in-law kicks butt at, making sure
Yeah, a lot of
there's
food.
food. So much food for
A lot
everybody.
of food and cleaning and a lot of people.
Big conflict with cleaning. I think my sister-in-law, I picked up on vibes that she might have been annoyed that we weren't helping to clean, but there were also like 900 people in the kitchen helping to clean. So like you can only offer so many times before you're like, all right, like other people got this. But cleaning's hard when you do real dishes for 60, 70 people.
Yeah, you only have like one sink.
Yeah, one sink.
You have a sink
and so
to wash
so
and a
many
dryer.
people in there, and so I just stayed away. I actually was not even in the mood to it's fine. Other people got it, and that's fine. I figured when people come over here for Easter, no one helps clean up. Like we clean up. Like that's how you do it. So anyway, after that, we went home. I went to bed. Friday was what? What did we do Friday? Oh, Friday was crazy.
Oh, the games.
Yeah, the games.
Because John Paul. Yeah, so we missed John Paul. So John Paul, he had 2 tournament games. His team lost both times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just started their season, and I think the 5th, 6th grade team, A team is much different than 4th grade girls. Like it's just, I think they'll need to figure out practice and get a feel for their stuff, because like it's just the competition is just higher, and he's got to get a feel for his game.
They're all talented, but they don't know how to play yet as a team. Like they're all.
Well, I think someone said that they don't have they have some plays, but I think they just got to. They've only had like 2 or 3 practices, so they just got to get a feel for it. And he's got to figure out his position. He kind of stands around and dribbles 2 steps and shoots it. So it's just working on practice. But we're in basketball season.
And then we came home. Friday night, I went to bed. I didn't feel good. Saturday, woke up very early. We went to Peanut Butter and Jelly Ministry.
Yes.
In Detroit. Did you like it?
I'd done it before, like a long.
Well, it's annoying because I told everybody the wrong time. So first of all, I thought it started at 6:30 a.m. It actually started at 6 o'clock a.m. You go and you prepare food. Then you go down to these satellite sites where you deliver the food or give the food to people. Yeah. So plus there were a kabillion people there. So by the time we showed up at like 6:20, it was all done. And then my brother-in-law didn't show up till 6:40 and everything was done. So I felt bad because everybody woke up and wasn't able to help. But going down to the site itself, I think was really cool for the kids. My niece Lucy was like, I feel really good about myself. I feel so good.
She'd be like,
about it. She's like, I am awesome. I'm like,
you should be like, that's the point, is for you to feel good about yourself.
Well, no, then you're like telling the kids to eat the donuts that are going to go to the, like there's a box full of donuts and they're done. And no, they weren't. And they were done. And then they were going to go to a shelter. And Erin starts telling the kids to eat these donuts. No, I'm telling you, the lady was uncomfortable. Because she's like, okay, that's enough now.
That's like, not what happened
at
all.
So
that's not what happened at all.
We should do that once a month, though. It's an easy service. Peanut Butter and Jelly Ministry is super easy because you don't have to sign up. It's like what we were talking about with the Capuchins. Like when you don't have to sign up, you can just show up, help, and then go. It's great.
Yeah, it's good. They said they've been doing it for 22 years.
Yeah.
And they've never missed a Saturday.
Yeah.
Even during COVID. What's interesting, what he mentioned was like during the summer, how they get way more volunteers like during the winter months, but come summertime, they don't get as many volunteers.
Right.
Yeah, so PB&J is at Our Lady Good Counsel downstairs. No, it's good for the kids because especially the boys, they're in like the selfish years of like asking a lot of us and taking a lot. But I think now it's...
How about one of them left the house in a fight with us on Friday, going to the mall with his cousins, and then text us to tell us that he would like us to give him $100 for a shopping spree for Christmas.
No, that's because I think you told them how much we spend for them on things.
I did, because I want them to be able to balance what they're asking us for.
But he took that as, well, just
so
give
he's
me
like,
the money.
how about you just give me the money?
Just give me the money and I'll go on a
But
shopping
he's already on our list. And then he's texting us about how we can give him money and we don't need to worry about shopping for Christmas.
Just drop me off.
I'm serious.
Give me some money and drop me off. Merry Christmas.
Entitlement has reached such a level that like I'm literally like I'm actually fundamentally doing something wrong in parenting.
Yeah, it was like welcome to parenting. I think
whatever, maybe.
We were also that way too.
And then John Paul this morning gets up and he's our helper. I love him to death, but he's like, I don't have any shoes to wear. We're like, you have like 3 pairs of shoes. Yeah, but 2 of them are basketball shoes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I don't know if this is a recent thing, but they have this thing where they have these shoes that they wear for basketball, but those are like these charioted, pristine shoes that they only can use for basketball games. So that they're not like you can wear them like running around or wear them to the gym for school.
Right.
They're shoes only for basketball. So like,
which is fine if he had one pair like
ugly,
that.
Like pastel colored shoes. But Thing One does it too, though. They have these cherished shoes that they only use for basketball. Right. It's like, no. Like these are shoes you wear. I'm not buying you like a separate pair of shoes here.
And you're gonna have 3 pairs of shoes, and we're gonna buy you another pair. So that was
I just think I think it's just that phase where we now have to pivot it towards like okay, you have to, if you expect more of it, like with March for Life. I don't think we said like he has signed up for March for Life,
right?
And that's a cost too on top of what basketball is. The challenge is
they don't make money. That's what's challenging for me. Like you always say, pay for it yourself. Like they don't make money. They don't have a streamline of money right now.
Like, there's things that they can do. My point is just figuring out how they can do more. If they expect more, then do more.
Right, like hustle. Yeah. There were kids out today with our snowfall that were knocking on doors. Can I shovel for you? Those weren't the Wilkerson kids. Like, so.
Correct.
Anyway, yeah, so that's like a life update. Anything else you want to discuss? That was a quick life update.
It was. Actually, we're doing a good time-wise.
Great.
This is actually not that long.
Well, that was just an update. I mean, I feel like we talked a long time about the update.
Can we talk about Christmas movies?
Do you want to slam It's a Wonderful Life? Do you just want the space to do that?
It came up during
Yeah, because people are scarred by the fact that you say that you don't like It's a Wonderful Life.
Overrated.
I don't care. I'm indifferent. But you like actively don't like it.
No, I'm just saying it was overrated. It's just people, because I'd only seen it. We went at our friend Stacia that one time. You were out of town for something. You didn't go. A group of us went to the Penn Theater in Plymouth and we watched It's a Wonderful Life. And I'm just like, I mean, like, what is the big deal here? Like, help me understand where it is. Like, what's the deal? I was just underwhelmed.
You are not a fan.
By it.
Yes.
And I was watching some recent video on YouTube about the greatest movies of all time. And it's like number 1 Christmas movie. And I'm like,
what would you put as your number 1 Christmas movie?
Well, what I realized is that I'm not like, when it comes to movies like pre-1960s, I don't like any of those things. Yeah. Like White Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life. Right.
All you can think of is Jim Crow. You're like, this is Jim Crow. Like, I'm not interested in watching movies where my people are still oppressed. It's fair. I understand. You know, there's truth to what I'm saying. You've actually said that to me before. When it comes to like historical movies, you're like, yeah, like I can't put myself in this movie. It's like everything with Ireland
views the famine. Like you're like, how, like anything,
anything prior to 1960, you're like, I'm not watching this.
Anything with Northern Ireland, you're like, how dare you?
No, I know. How dare you? You're like, where are my people? How dare you? White Christmas. Belfast. I don't see them singing in front of Christmas trees. I understand.
No, I'm more like 80s and 90s Christmas movies because that's when I
So what's your jam?
When I grew up.
What's your jam? I know what your favorite Christmas movie is.
I don't think I have a favorite.
No, stop. If you had to name a favorite Christmas movie.
I don't think I have a favorite.
If you had to name
I don't think I have a favorite.
If I say
I can give you a top. I can give you 5.
If I say no, stop. If I say to you today, like you're gonna lose your hand unless you tell me what your favorite Christmas movie is. What are you saying? Just choose one, bro. It's not that hard to choose a favorite.
See, I like the Muppets Christmas.
Ew! Special. Oh my gosh, that is not what I was gonna say. Ew!
Not the Muppets. I don't. It's like one of those made for TV specials.
Ew!
It was Jim Henson. So it was all of them. It was the Craggle Rock. It was Sesame Street. It was the Muppet. It was
not the direction
the Muppets. You were going in. It was all of them together, like a Christmas special.
Horrible. Those are your favorites?
Well, I think National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Stupid.
Home Alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say Home Alone's your favorite.
Not favorite, no. But I would say mine is 80s and 90s because that was when I feel like also the Santa Claus. I remember going to the movies to see all that. I remember going to the movie to see.
Oh yeah, you do love the
the Santa Claus, like in the mid 90s. I remember going to the movie to see that.
Right.
So that was my time. I like
listener feedback. Tell us your favorite Christmas movie.
Or top 5. Send us your top 5.
Send us your top 5.
And don't put It's Wonderful Life on there.
Send us your top 5 at the Malibu Table Podcast.
The Malibu Table Podcast at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. We'll read them aloud on the air. Malibu Table Podcast at gmail.com. Send us your top 5. We'll read them aloud on the air.
And don't send me It's a Wonderful Life.
No, he doesn't want to watch it.
But the cool thing with our kids, though, now they can watch everything. They like watching Home Alone and the Santa Claus.
They watch good movies.
Like the newer, they like the modern stuff too.
Little Aaron, when he gets to turn on music, he's always turned on Jackson 5. Like he's our kids listen to good stuff.
But yeah, I think now we start to watch. So we watched The Bear.
We watched The Bear, our holiday episode, 7 Fishes, the Feast of the Fishes.
7 Fishes. So that's a really good. really intense episode. It's a Christmas episode, The Show The Bear on FX.
We watch it every year. It's really good. Stranger Things is out, so we got to watch that probably starting tonight. Season 5. Vecna.
Yeah, we have to catch up and watch Stranger Things, and then
what's going on this
Christmas
week?
Movies.
I'm going to Hocking Hills to surprise my sister for her 40th.
Can you talk about Advent talks and what that means?
No, I'm so mad at you about it.
Talk about what that means to
the
people.
I love speaking. I'm a very much localized Catholic speaker. So.
And you have a very specific target audience.
But I do not speak beyond, and then we've talked about this before on this podcast, but I don't travel. I speak right here in the Detroit metro area. But if I wanted to, I could stay pretty busy with speaking. Once I got my job at Divine Child, I say no to 99.9% of things because I know that I will say yes ahead of time. And then when it comes to the week of, it's not that I hate the speaking. I feel like the Lord is present in it. I love it. I sense the Holy Spirit. It gives me tingles. I know it's so good. However, to drive to some of these places for these Advent teas, they're far away. I don't get home till later. Then I'm overstimulated, so I can't fall asleep. So this week I have 2 Advent teas, and the following week I have another one. So I have 3 Advent teas in a 7-day stretch.
But can you explain what an Advent tea is?
Ladies get together. It's lovely. I speak at them generally for 30 or 40 minutes. It's just shallow entry message about our faith to be able to enter into the season in a spiritual way. It's actually lovely. I love them. But I have one Wednesday and Thursday this week that I'm going out of town Friday, and then I have one next Wednesday. So it's just a lot for me to do.
Women love it, they eat it up. You have this demographic of 45 to 70-year-old women who love you, and they eat it all up.
I think that I have a tendency,
and it's a gift that you have. You speak to them and they cry. You talk about your friend Paul who died, and they cry more.
I feel like you're making fun of me. I feel like I do have a tendency to speak in a very authentic way to women. So I think women are used to putting up a lot of walls when they talk to each other, either acting way holy and above or acting defensive and catty. And I think I try to just be joy-filled in the context of our faith and authentic and accessible. And so I do think I find a lot of success in just talking to people. And that's what I'll do during these talks is we'll just talk about Advent. So, but it'll be a little nuts. And then I'm going to Hocking Hills for the weekend, and you're here alone with the children.
Yes, I am.
For my sister's surprise 40th that she was told about this weekend, but it's not a surprise. And her sweet husband did not do the legwork he was supposed to. So she has a major event on Saturday that she's going to have to miss. So I could tell she doesn't want to go. My other sister called me to tell me that she won something and doesn't actually want to go either. It's supposed to snow, and apparently the roads are really bad in Hocking Hills. I think it's not going to be what we want it to be, but it'll be fine. You're laughing.
It's funny because you planned this a month ago, and then you come to find out actually she had something going on over this weekend, and she not even that. She was organizing it.
Yeah, she's in charge of this major event for her work.
Of the event.
Yeah, and then
she has to miss
but
it.
that's on her husband, you got one job, bro. We asked you to clear a calendar. So
yeah, it's oops.
So anyway, that's gonna be
don't ask next time.
Yeah. But then it'll be
the kids all have basketball games, so
I have no idea you're gonna be because I actually
and they're
think
back to back.
No, and you have no idea. Aaron has basketball games that day too, Saturday on the 5th. I don't know how he's gonna get there, to be honest. He might not be able to make the games. He's the priority, though. You need to understand that over Malia. And
no, Malia's a talented one. She's the golden goose. She's gonna get
so rude.
She's gonna get me paid.
He cannot miss
NIL though. She's gonna go D1 and she's getting some NIL money.
Aaron Christopher needs to be.
She is the golden goose. That's
we got to figure out those times
costs.
Now. Hopefully they'll.
He's not making it to D1.
Oh, anyway, all right. Is that it? Do we have anything else?
We should talk about Advent though. So Advent begins today.
It does.
It's a Catholic podcast.
We've put out our Advent Christmas decorations. I bought a book on the apocalypse. Many people don't know. You don't think so. You laughed again. For Catholic Christians, part of what we celebrate during Advent is the second coming. So I'm going to be reading a book on the apocalypse during the season. What are you doing spiritually to prepare for the birth of Christ in your heart?
I watch every Christmas movie except for It's Wonderful Life
that sounds
to prepare
really
for the birth of the infant baby Jesus
okay,
in
great.
the manger.
That sounds like a great plan.
Vouchsafe
the St. Andrew novena, where we say vouchsafe in the piercing cold. We'll do that. We do the Jesse tree.
Yeah.
Got all that stuff out, so we're ready. It's harder to pray as a family now that they're older, isn't it? When they were younger, harder? Yeah. Oh, yeah. When they were younger, we would pray every night at 7:00, and then they go to bed. That's really tough to do now. I'm trying to hold on to rosaries on Sunday nights, but it's hard. Like really difficult to do it, but we're still doing that one. We don't pray ever at nighttime together.
Well, now we're in Advent, so
Advent will help.
Also, the liturgy changes during Advent as well.
What does that mean?
What?
What do you mean the liturgy changes?
I'm thinking during Lent. Sorry.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
We don't sing the Gloria during Lent.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
There's something else that happens during Advent. I can't remember.
There's a wreath. We light candles.
Yes.
And we sing, O come, Emmanuel.
Do you want to explain to people the colors of the wreaths and why we have 3 purples and a pink wreath?
Gaudete Sunday is the pink one, which is Rejoice Sunday. It's that we're close to the end. Gaudete.
That's the week.
There's
3,
a pink one.
Right?
Yeah, and then there's 3 purple ones. Faith, hope.
And why are they different sizes?
Love. Why? What do you mean?
When you see like the Advent candles,
I don't understand what you're getting at because you light one a week.
Yes, I'm just trying. Yes.
I feel like our listeners. I feel like we're primarily Catholic.
No, we have some non-Catholic people who just like watching you. So I think this is a good.
Will you please put out the Advent wreath? Will you please put out the Advent wreath today? At least that decoration.
Yeah.
Your dad made us a beautiful Advent wreath that I asked him to.
Well, it's not like it's not a true wreath.
No, it's a wooden.
It's a wooden.
Yeah, but then we can add a light each week. Yeah. I actually love that your dad did that for me. I had seen it on like something on social media, and his dad's so handy. I was like, I've never asked him to do anything. You ask him sometimes to do things at our house. I was like, Papa, can you make this for me? And it looks awesome. You got to pull that out today. That's the one thing you can pull out today.
So each week we put one of the candles. Different candle, yeah. So they're all wood. It's all wooden. So we spray painted the candles and the flame. Yeah. So
in talking to you, I realize there's so much I have to do right now. We need to go. We need to end this podcast right now. So, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta do lots of stuff to get ready for.
But yeah, so you're out this week. There's no school tomorrow, so actually you have the entire day off of school tomorrow.
Championship.
Thank you, Chris Laney and the Divine Child high school football team, Marcello Vitti,
Antonio Vitti,
Giancarlo
Scolaris Vitti. No, he's not a Solaris Vitti.
One of them Solaris Vitti.
No, that's Antonio.
I can't keep them all.
Giancarlo and Marcello are brothers, and then that's their cousin. That's very cool. They won the state championship as brothers. That's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, all right, we will be back next week, assuming we can get along in the holidays.
Amen.
Have a great week.
Till next time.
Yep. Bye.